Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon of Magnetic Service. And to some, energy is subtle. And to others, it is life. In this message, I bring you many things. The reality, perhaps, of what is happening on the planet has given you a 3D perspective of fear, when all that is happening indeed is what I said was the potential of an awakening earth. And so it is in these moments in the first recorded channeling of 2011. I will give you an overview slightly of what has been said of the numerological aspects of the year just past and the one you're sitting in now. I will go further than that to explain some of the anomalies you are seeing, a review of what I told you 22 years ago. But then on to that which is potential, which we see for the planet, in this a near and a far future. You have just come out of the year 2010. Sequentially, the numbers move forward in a linear fashion, but they also have energy around them. And so we ask you to look at that energy which is numerologically germane to your situation. The numerology gives you an overview of the energy that is portrayed by the numbers in the year. It does not give you an absolute empirical energy that demands action. All numerology is this way. It is a help to the human being to understand the energy that they sit in and that they will sit in. It is one of the oldest sciences on the planet, and I ask my partner to understand it. It can be simple and can be complex. It can go so far as to be quantum numerology. That is the numbers above the numbers. Let us look at the year 2010. 2010. In the simplest of numerology, we do not look at the zeros. They are placeholders and separators. And that is all they are. In another kind of a numerological plan and system, they have energy themselves and they speak for themselves depending upon where they are in the number. We'll speak now of the simplicity. The simplest numerology that you have. 1 through 9. Originally developed by those in Tibet, this particular profound system has been with you for a long time. 2010 is a 3. And the only time that you will not add those numbers up is in case you have a master number as a total. 3 is not a master number. It is a number that means catalyst. The 3 is the energy around that which is the development of the DNA book that I asked my partner to write and finish in 2010. It is the 12th book of the Kryon series. That is a 3. And it centers around that which is the 12 energies of DNA, which is a 3. Written in 2010, which is a 3. And when you take the 3 threes and put them together, it is a 9, which is completion. But let us look at the 3. For 3 alone, in the simplest form, is a catalytic number. A catalyst, that which changes something else because of its presence. Therefore, we can say that that which was started in 2010 could be a catalyst for what is to follow in your life. Think about what took place in 2010. The ideas that you had, the actions that were there, some of the things that may have happened to you. Think of them in this light, that they were not just events. Perhaps they put an energy on you which was catalytic. For this was the year where those things like that would have the most energy and mean the most to you. Now you understand a little more. If you had known that at the beginning of the year and had followed that, you might have looked for it. It might have changed what you did. And so that is what we wish you to do as we reveal 2011. Now the numbers stand alone and mean things alone, and you cannot ignore them. And so we will look at 2011 singularly and together. 2011. Let us look at the 2, for it means duality. Duality to you and to spirit is the description of the human puzzle. That which you fight every day between the old and the new. The emerging shift of the planet, working with what to do with that which is linear compared to that which is quantum. Moving into an enlightened state from a state that was lower. Understanding the difficulties and the challenge. That is duality. The sacred and the carnal that sit together in that which is called the human being. That is the 2. Compare it now with that which is the 11, a master number. The 11 means illumination. There are only 4 master numbers that have any semblance of definition. For beyond that, they are multidimensional and will not be meaningful to you at all. Literally, the 44 is only beginning to come about as a definition. The 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99 will never be identified in your lifetime. 11, 22, and 33 are well known. Look at the 11, illumination. Many of you continue to see the 11:11 on the clock. It is meaningful, for it is illumination, illumination, 2 master numbers next to each other, separated only by the colon of the clock. A wink from spirit that says you are dearly loved. Have you noticed when you see it, it's a real coincidence. Your eyes are drawn to it on purpose, a wink from spirit that says we're with you. We hold your hand. Keep on keeping on. A wink of love every time you see it. The 2 and the 11 together. Illumination of duality. It's going to be an interesting year. So there is within, even before we get to the total, a message, the illumination of duality. And you can take that to darkness if you wish, but it's not a dark number. Illumination of duality. And what this is a message to you that says the shift continues, and it continues to the light. That which is the duality of humanity is moving in the direction which is positive. There will be more join you that are illuminated than not. If you could assign any information to what is going on in this year, it would be more struggle and more challenging times before you about that which changes to the positive. Why would change be so difficult? when it's moving to illumination? And the answer is because it's been in the dark for so long. And that which is human nature will resist that which is new. It will resist even those things which are better. It will resist that which it lays in and has always laid in, no matter how dark it is. Now, the 2 and the 1 and the 1 taken together are a 4. And 4 is the number of Gaia. It's going to be a Gaia year. And we'll talk about it. It's all about the earth and the shift of the earth, the movement of the earth, and of course, the weather. And now we will review yet again, in a more succinct fashion than ever before, the changes that we began to speak of in 1989. The potential was always there that this shift would bring tremendous weather anomaly. And yet it is not anomaly. If I could have told you about it 22 years ago, it's not an anomaly. It's a cycle. And what is anomalous is the fact that you have brought the cycle to you earlier than it was ever expected. And there's a reason for that. The shift before you is a shift of human consciousness. That is the shift. It coordinates with that which is the galactic alignment, that which is the precession of the wobble of the earth, bringing into alignment that which you see as the sun aligning with the center of the galaxy, carrying with it profound prophecy from the ancients and even the non-ancients. Something is happening all around human consciousness. And if you were to assign an attribute to it, it would be that which is a speed up of vibration. Your DNA is vibrating faster.